Welcome back to Webcertain TV. I'm Gemma Houghton. Today I'm joined by Lukasz Zelezny, Head of Online Acquisition at Uswitch and Online Marketing Specialist. He's originally from Poland and still operates in the Polish market and in the Polish SEO industry, so he's here today to tell us a little bit more about that market and why it's interesting for international businesses. So, hi Lukasz.
Hello, nice to be here.
Great to have you. So, you are based in the UK and have been for quite a long time, but you were from Poland originally and you still attend conferences in Poland, you still have, connections and engagement in the Polish kind of SEO industry. So, how is that industry at the moment? How is online marketing in Poland and how is online behavior in general from Polish people?
So it's evolving. I'm quite well connected with SEO people, and first of all, we have a big history of this in Poland of being kind of a black hat SEO. There was lots of these people who were trying to play with algorithm and so on and so on and so on. But then the influence from the Western country came, and lots of people also from Poland got connection with UK SEO industry. And they figure out that this, what we call enterprise level SEO, looks totally different. It's not about positions, it's not about where you're ranking, it's not about that. It's more about long-term marathon. So they also appearing in Brighton SEO. These people are coming, visiting here for workshops, and thanks to this knowledge from London, which I think is at top level right now, is blending very well in Poland. You have lots of agencies and lots of acquisitions this day. There is lots of big fishes that are coming to the Polish market and buying some agencies and then building kind of a big agencies, and just for the future. So overall, I would say it's evolving, but we have this history like in Poland. We are trying to be very proud of breaking algorithms and Enigma, this kind of old school time.
Yeah.
So that gives a bit of courage and a bit of understanding, but right now we are in this era of SEO 2.0 in Poland, which means that we will be more similar to Western countries, I think.
And what about the kind of audiences in Poland, the consumers online? How well developed are they when it comes to searching online, buying online, that kind of thing?
So we have a couple of big companies that even block the competitors who are trying to come from the Western countries, like eBay was struggling because we have Allegro.
Yeah.
And this is a very similar situation like in Russia. You have Google and Yandex. Yandex is bigger than Google. Regarding to you, answering your question, a short form, there is lots of big companies like sections that are in Poland of the very big companies, and they understand how important it is to have an SEO. And because of that, they want to have a local company, Polish company, which not only speaks Polish, which is relatively difficult language, and this, and also who understand the market, who understand the market is locally and so on and so on. Another thing I just really need to shortly mention, there is more and more often I can see a model like UK agency got a big section in Poland because of the cost of the resources of the employees and so on. They are still much lower.
Yeah.
Pound is 5 to 1 comparing to Polish zlotys. So thanks to that, you can potentially maybe be a bit more agile and so on, especially when you have a manager who understands how it works in UK and how it works in Poland. The culture of the work may be a bit different as well, but not that much. So overall, you can see a bit of integration, especially when you have these big brands which are doing SEO or social media campaign in UK, and they also want to do for a Polish division. And I'm talking about big companies. From top of my head, I saw maybe this is not the best example, but a couple of years ago, like Nokia, for example, they've been operating on different markets. I don't know how it looks like right now, and they had potentially campaigns. I'm just saying this because I saw logos of Nokia somewhere on this agency websites.
So for international brands from the UK, from the US, other countries, is Poland an interesting market to start targeting? Is there potential to grow there and kind of be ahead of the local competition, perhaps?
I think if you would like to invent a product, potentially you can feel like Poland would be the place to go and start there. And I think Central Europe countries are fantastic to start business this way. I have a friend, he's Romanian, he got a platform and he invented this platform in Bucharest, in Romania. I'm talking about Romania because there is lots of analogies between Poland and Romania. And obviously they are targeting world, they are targeting US, they are targeting Western countries, but they are still in Romania, so the cost of everyday work is relatively low. This is what the online marketing, this is what the online ability to work only through internet is giving you. The same in Poland. So if you would like to open, potentially it's better to open something in Poland and then start offering this to the Western country rather than target Poland as the final market. Maybe the economy is not yet that strong, like I mentioned. Pound to zloty is 5-1. Euro is still very, very high to Polish zlotys. But you can flip the model and say like, hey, let's move to Poland. Everybody in Poland speaks fluently English. We're very proud of this because it's only last 15 years it happened. And you can easily hire people and you can easily start your business, startup, whatever. And I think the growth is potentially very, very. The opportunity to grow is huge.
So you're saying that everybody in Poland speaks English and a good level of English, but does that mean that you can target Poland with English content, or is it still very important to have Polish content?
I think this is a fantastic question, and yes, unfortunately, it won't be easy to target Polish people with English content. We like to read news in Polish. Reddit is huge, but in Poland actually there is a Wykop. And Wykop is kind of a very similar concept to Reddit, but it's way more popular because it's in Polish. So overall, you would need to have someone who knows Polish language to write, because this is how people and I think you have a couple of countries like people are very attached. I think French market would be the same.
Yeah.
People like.
You wouldn't
French
even
country.
dream of targeting France with England or English, or they'd you wouldn't like
this is
it
what
very
I heard.
much.
This is what I heard.
No, it's true. It's definitely true. And any final tips you could give, for a business thinking, okay, this sounds great. I think we should be targeting Poland. What are the key things that they should be aware of?
If you have a product that you're really thinking that is competitive, is new, and never before appeared in Poland, or you can become the only one who distribute the product, then potentially yes. But I would rather, because we are in this startup field, this online marketing field, I would rather encourage people like, look, you have a brilliant idea, you have to open the business, you want to do a startup, consider moving there to Poland, to Krakow or Warsaw, rent a small office and start dealing there, because potentially, you can not only go to country which is beautiful, and meet new people, but maybe that also help to open the way how you look on the problems, and make you thinking more open, more broad, and your startup will be more successful. Or you can also find a partnership in Poland and start dealing from UK with partnership in Poland, because Polish people also, lots of them speaks quite well Russian. Slovak language is quite similar to Polish, so we can always go to Slovakia and have a nice conversation with people there. So there is like million possibilities. I am quite attached, and this year I've been many times on conferences, and I hope I have a good relation with my friends in Poland, and I hope it will be forever like that.
Great. Well, thank you very much for sharing with us and encouraging us all to move to Poland.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
At least for a weekend, at least Krakow for a weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Bye.